Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this spiritual conversation finds you, welcome to Sunshine Lane 7777. How are you, collective? Thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate it. We're gonna check the temperature of the energy and see what the divine has to tell us. Let's get into it. Oh, thank you. Oh, no place like home. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about no place like home. Thank you. Okay, that's clear as a bell. So your yin, so the yin to your yang, the yang to your yin, that other half, yeah, they want to come home. There's no place like home. Yeah, and there isn't. You know how you can be out and like you can be in a luxurious place that is just absolutely wonderful, decadent even. And as much as you appreciate it, there is something sincerely wonderful about being in your own space, provided you actually took time to actually care about your space being a place that is healing for you. Because I've heard plenty of people say that they have found, you know, their place at in a hotel, in a luxury hotel room, which is, it's nice, but I think you can make your sanctuary literally just as good or better, really, than that, because it's yours. You put your stamp on it. You've put it the way you would have it. So you know what you like. Like, for instance, I like to read, and I like to have a separate little space where I can sit and read. And that's what makes me happy. I think this person literally feels like wherever you are, that's where home is. Yeah. And yeah, there's no place like home. But here's the problem. So I think you've made your expectations known. You've advised of what you will and won't be a part of. And you've basically asked somebody to take a risk on you. And they want to go another round, but I don't think you're interested in going another round without anything being solidified, being real. Like, I just feel like you don't want to take another risk on maybe your other half, because maybe you've taken risk after risk. There's such a thing as you can just literally get tired of giving. You can get tired of constantly feeling like you are the one that spends the time to repair the relationship. You're the one that spends the time to plan. You're the one that spends the time to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of in this relationship. And the fact that I feel like that deep breath is just like, it's not that there isn't love there. There's clearly love there. This is the yin. This is your yin. So that's like your other half. But I think you expected at some point, collective, that they would be willing to, you know, make some real changes, not just a, hey, let me call you on my day off, or let me, date you for a few years with no promise of anything. And then when you start asking questions, I start all of a sudden being super busy. And now I'm, finding reasons that are usually work related, of course, to not be available. But um, I think you've seen this before, and you're just, yeah, you don't want any, yeah, the song Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe just came on. This is you saying, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Like, no. Yeah, because literally, I think you want them to come to the edge, and maybe they want you to just see if they can get another cycle in here with you. And Holy Spirit, can you give any more clarity on this come to the edge? Can we get more information on come to the edge? Because thank you, Holy Spirit. Yep, that's what I thought. You wanted somebody you can co-create with. You want a partner. You want someone that is here. They co-create. You want someone that's willing to work with you. Someone that you are in an honest relationship with. You all are building things. You have things in common, like an address, stuff like that, like a last name. That's what you were hoping for on the come to the edge. And I think they just wanted to see if we could get another, what I'm hearing, and collective forgive me, but I'm a visual. So, you know how some people go into these big box stores like the Costco's and the Sam's of the world, and they have a membership, obviously, that's why they're in there, but they serve samplers because they're always, promoting different products. So technically, if you plan it right, and this is not from personal experience, but if you plan it right, you can literally like get almost full on all the food samples that they have available and places like that. Now, did you buy anything? No, but you had a lot of samples. That's what I think they wanted, is they wanted to continue to get full off of you giving, but they weren't going to buy anything. And you were like, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir, ma'am, bruh, sis. Um, so I've been giving samples like round the clock round this motherfucker. I'm tired. You're not gonna buy nothing? Like not a block of cheese, nothing? No, hell no. Yeah. Anything else, Holy Spirit, that we need to know regarding this yin energy, Holy Spirit? Can you give me more insight on? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, thank you. Oh, Thank you to my divine ancestors. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for always guiding me. And I appreciate this right now. So, chop wood. I asked about your yin because this is clear that this is somebody that you have a real connection with. This is a yin, like the yin and the yang. That's like the other half. They like fit like two peas in a pod kind of thing. There's some cleaning up that has to be done. You see the divine is here. This actually is similar. Some of these cards are similar to the mini read I did on my TikTok. Join me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok as SunshineLaine7777. So join me over there too, because I do mini reads and I also do the zodiac reads on TikTok. Anyway, this was in the mini read I just did over there. And if you look real close, you see the divine is in the broom. That's spirit. Yeah. Some things had to be cleaned up. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they had to stop being pretentious. Maybe they had to stop, trying to pretend like it was when it wasn't, or it wasn't when it was. Yeah, there was a yeah, all that glitters is not gold. Somebody was basically just pretending. And that was the maybe that was what it was a pretentious spirit, and that's why maybe I don't know, collective. I'm thinking that maybe they didn't. I don't necessarily know that they thought you were their yin. Okay, so I'm picking up two stories. There's somebody out here who may not have qualified you as their yin, because I don't know that I think they thought, the glittery stuff meant something. You were asking them to come to the edge, but the glittery stuff meant something to them at that time. They didn't recognize that all that glitters isn't actually gold. So there's that. Um, then there's also the person that they feel like you're home. So, yep, okay. And they've been watching. Now that's making more sense. So this is the same person. The observer is also the all that glitters. So here's the issue. Thank you, Divine. It was 11:33 on the timer when I said that. Um, I don't think necessarily that they thought you qualified, collective, for what they thought was, their person, their who they would sacrifice, who they should be co-creating with. You're their yin. You're like a perfect match for them. You just wanted them to be honest with you. You wanted them to be honest about what it was you were doing. So this person, in trying to understand, number one, their feelings, because they have not stopped thinking about you since y'all separated. Y'all aren't talking. This is somebody wants they want to talk to you. They're no, you all aren't talking. No place like home. Because remember, they weren't willing to come to the edge. They wanted another karmic cycle with you. They didn't want to actually co-create with you. The divine is actually cleaning them up and helping them to understand that the pretentious energy that they were, definitely living in was a whole waste of time and effort. It got them nowhere. It wasn't about satisfaction at all or contentment. So they've been watching you like hard because they want to know. And my phone just rang. So I know that, yeah, that's a good sign of confirmation. Somebody's about to give you a call. Mm. Now, he said real thugs get down on the floor. So maybe this is somebody who may understand what it means to live a grimy life, which is funny because they don't live that life, but they understand it. Maybe, thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they understand a lot of things. They have a deep knowing. This is somebody that you have a real connection with. This is someone who, how you have a real understanding with divine, so does your person. That's why you're meant to co-create with this person. Remember, if they're your other half, then obviously they have the gifts, the talents, the wonders. 1414 on the timer when I said that. They have the same things you have. Yeah, and they're looking at, okay, that's the person that I think about when I wake up in the morning and when I go to bed at night. When something good happens to me, that's the person I want to share it with. When something bad happens to me, that's the person that I want the hug from. Yeah, they had to make a decision. Oh, They had to make a decision because they came to a fork in the road. Yeah. Because I think there's somewhere where appearance is everything. I told you they had a pretentious energy about them. So that's why divine has, yeah, this is so simple. This was in my TikTok mini read. Yes. This. I might have said Instagram earlier. My apologies. I meant TikTok. Um, this is the person that's been observing you. They're not, this is not ready to, hmm, this is not ready just on the general principle of time for a nap. This is the divine giving you time to get yourself together, collective, to work on your passion projects, to go back to school and get that additional educational whatever it is that you need, or perfect your cooking so that you can start your YouTube cooking channel. Whatever creative endeavor that you may have put on hold or wasn't all that pressed about because you were concerned over here with what was going on with being in love is it's a lot, especially when you are a spiritual being, especially when you have empathic traits. Yeah, being in love is a lot. And I think that the divine is giving you time to mature, to rest, to recognize your gifts, to understand where you are in your journey, to get comfortable with you, with your loving of self, your worthiness, your worth. I think that's what's cleaning up has to do with. That's what all that glitters is in gold has to do with. Even though it says all that glitters, I'm adding is in gold. And this person's actually watching you. Maybe you have a platform. Maybe you post a lot on social media and they are keeping tabs on you. Maybe even if you don't have a platform, maybe you all have mutual friends. Um, Maybe they know where you frequent or something, but there's someone that is, even though you all are not together because they're at a fork in the road, they're trying to make a decision, like there should be a decision. um but that's why the divine is, it's time for a nap, because i think I think this is someone that maybe you encountered at a much younger age. So it's like this: when you are in your 20s, per se, you're in your 20s, life is really different than it is when you're in your 30s. And life gets even more different in your 40s. And life, I'm sure, is going to be real different in the 50s and moving on. Whole point is that where you all were when you first encountered one another, when y'all first had y'all first round and round, because this isn't your first cycle with this person by a long shot. um I think that you may have been in a different headspace. You both may have been in a different headspace, but life has a way. Life, work, disappointments, marriages, divorces, children, um, there are all tragedies, there are blessings, community, buying a house, selling a house. Like literally, there's so many different things that happen in life that can really just be like a for you. It's like a defining moment. Like once you get past that, you really do feel like you have grown. One There are certain events that happen in life that will change you, that will grow you. And I think that's why you all keep coming back to each other in round and round, because I think maybe you all aren't, this is just how I'm hearing it. You all aren't meeting in the same grade level whenever you're meeting. Like you may be in the 8th grade and they're in the 5th grade. And then you end up, getting promoted to the 10th grade, but now they in the 12th grade. Like you all are not, you're not balancing. You're not coming to that happy medium where you're on the same page at the same time. So I believe that the divine is actually giving y'all time to rest. You know how time heals all wounds, that saying, how that goes. That's what this is. I'm gonna let them take a nap on that, because time really does heal all wounds, and this requires some healing. I think there's one more. I just feel like there's one more in here that we need. Divine, is there one more card as to how long this nap is going to be, this period of separation, this divine lesson and this divine guidance that's happening right now? Because even notice how the observer is watching the moon, resting. They see this is, oh, you better pay attention. That's what that message is. You better pay attention. And that's what they're doing. They're paying attention to the fact that, collective, you are resting. You're resting. Like, why they rest? Why they sleep? I think they were expecting you to be all up in arms. I think they wanted you to show some sign that you were concerned. But honestly, I think you give zero fucks. I don't mean to, I just think you don't. You don't. That's why you're resting. The divine is allowing you to rest. The divine is sharpening your gifts. The divine, because you have deep knowing out here. Fork in the road. I think that was also a part of there are many directions that you can take. And the divine, I believe, is allowing you to really explore. Stay with me. You know how sometimes, or maybe it's just me, you have to pay attention to your dreams. Sometimes the divine will allow you to get a glimpse of some level of an understanding. So it's like, oh, no, I don't really want to go there. And then you understand, no, I'm not going to hang out on Friday. That's not going to be a good idea for me. Like you get, spiritual burp. Thank you, confirmation. The divine gives you forewarning, maybe through your dreams, maybe through the lyrics of a song. You'll hear something and something is almost blaring out at you, like it's trying to tap you on your shoulder so bad it needs you to pay attention to those particular lyrics. That's what the divine does for you. And I think that someone is observing you. Maybe they didn't think you were home. I'm telling you, someone had a pretentious nature about them. They didn't think that you were of the caliber for them. They just didn't. And yeah, and you have always recognized you are different, and the divine has helped you to see that you are beyond different. You're rare. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yep. Here and now. You see this? Let's take a moment on this card real quick. I'm going to try and get as close as I possibly can for you. You see that? You see her sitting up there? Hold on. Let me see what this... It says... Her little flag says, you are here. That's you, collective. You are sitting on top of this golden egg. You see the doors open. You have a decision. Crossroads again. You see these directions? It says your past or your future. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Y'all know I get excited, but we gotta talk for a minute. We just gotta chit chat with some tarot real quick and see, because I just believe. Oh, what? Split the deck on the Ten of Cups. You already know. You already know. I think that there's going to, okay, so you have a yin out here. The question is, though, is that two different yins? Maybe it's a soulmate. Maybe there's a yin and then there's a soulmate. There's someone out here that you're supposed to co-create on, but you all needed to have a moment of, yo, Emperor, thank you so much. Your Emperor, you are making a decision. And here's the thing. Someone knows that you are like home to them. That's your Emperor. You got also the issue of someone who maybe didn't think you were good enough to be their counterpart, their co-create. So they watched you, and as they've watched you, they've started to see that perhaps, oh, that bent. Perhaps you are much more than they would have ever imagined. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Because here and now, you've already been round and around, and collective, because I said you gave 0 fucks earlier. And I genuinely mean that, because I'm just gonna go back to her for real quick. Does she look like she is like playing that little face looks like make your next move your best move, please. Don't play with me. She's a fairy. She's sitting on top of an egg floating in the sky. Come on now. Come on now. And she's letting you know. Here's the other thing I want to point out. Your past does not look exactly the same as your future. Your past, and then here's your future. See, they different. They different. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What else does the collective need to know about this fork in the road? Because the decision is going to need to be made. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What? Yeah, you've been giving and receiving. Now, this whole thing, 6 of Pentacles, I don't know why all this came out, but we're going to flip that over and these two, and then we're going to shuffle this again, because that was an error. Giving and receiving. I think you've been generous with your love, hence the reason why somebody want to come home. But, and that's also why someone's watching you. I think you're going to have, well, first of all, it's past and future. I'm going to be real honest with you. Anytime somebody in the Bible went back for somebody, I'm thinking of Lot's wife and the fact that she just had to have one more look back at what they were leaving. And it's like, don't go back. Don't look back. Like, what's back there other than something that wasn't fruitful? Hence the reason why it's the past. Yeah, you see how she's sitting here? She's sitting with her glass of wine. She's recognizing, I'm fabulous. I've had a lot of suitors in my day, and, a lot of them were fuck boys or fuck girls, and I don't want that anymore. I think what I want is a real proposal, and I am worth it. So I am going to just sit and wait. The divine told me that I didn't have to do anything because you don't see flowers chasing bees. So this is somebody that is being giving, but I think you have slowed down on you are giving to the inner child within you. You are taking care of that person, that sweet, innocent person that required a lot of love for maybe that inner child dealt with a lot. Yeah, you've had to be courageous all your life. That's why You're courageous now, collective. It isn't that you just started this. No. And again, another one of those energies of spying. You see this, right? The Page of Swords. Spying, mischievous, gossip, delayed news, communication, ambition, argumentative, clever. You see it all, right? Mm-hmm. Remember now, we got an observer. And then the Page of Swords. Mm-hmm. The song is Love Changes. So somebody that is not with you, collective, and wants to be. Yeah. Somebody who you had a conflict with, collective. They've been watching you. Yeah. I think y'all had an argument and now you just sitting there and now they're just watching. They're watching you literally just chilling your own like you. I think you've created such a harmony around you because the nine of what, baby? Yes, the Nine of Cups is here. This is decadent energy. That's what this is. And the Ace of Cups is the Holy Spirit saying, and that's the truth. Because literally, I think you stopped giving. I think that may have been a part of the defense, the argument, somebody wanted to put you in competition. Somebody thought it was cute that, they could triangulate you. And when you let them know in a clever, very swift way that you were 3131 on the timer when I said that you were not going to be a part of this, you weren't going to be in competition for what? We don't do that. Yeah, you're content. So here's the thing. One of the most dangerous things a person can give you is time. Time to heal, time to forget them, time to not be concerned. Ooh. You are so content with you. You see, she's sitting there. Those grapefruit look doggone good. I love me some grapefruit. Grapefruit is so good for you. It is, and it tastes so good. It is so good. She's sitting there. She got all types of wonderful things. Does she look pressed? She got her big ass pearls on. She is chilling, makeup done. She is eating citrus with white gloves on. What the world? And then the Ace of Cups. Here's the other issue. You want to share this big old glass of love. Yes, you want to share. Mm-hmm. You want something real. And remember now, somebody has got a deep knowing. They know everything is basically they're gonna have to be real with you. They know that. So that's why it's like, no, I'm gonna just sit over here because I already know that the collective is not interested in wasting any further time. I think you've gotten a whole lot smarter with every round. You've learned things. You've picked up on signs. Yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. Yep, and that's the divine says, and that's the truth. And you are slicing and dicing motherfuckers left and right. You are. That's two aces, an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Swords. That's a part of your breakthrough. Maybe you are just a genuinely sweet person that, gave people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you gave it to them way too much and they thought that you were a pushover. And then, because you do have this deep knowing, you then had to literally, thank you, Holy Spirit. I think you were very clever with how you communicated. Hey, I know what you're doing. Hey, I keep getting premonitions, hearing things, seeing things before they happen, and they aren't putting you in a good light. Like, don't play with me. Tell me the truth so that I don't have to lay it out for you. And I don't think they really understood all of the clever ways you were putting your words together for them. Hence the reason why they were in this thought process of they could triangulate you. They could put you in some level of competition where it was like, yeah, you wanted the sweet taste of love, and I think they did too. They thought they ruled your world. You had to let them know you old school. No, 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 no. Your love is genuine, but you can do just fine by yourself. Because what we not gonna do is we not fight. Fight over what? Yeah, I believe that's how you looked at them. Huh? Can't be talking to me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The cards are repeating themselves. Notice anything here? Yeah, come to the edge. Step into the unknown. Adventure, new beginning, free spirit, naive, leap of faith, spontaneous. I think you genuinely are taking a bet on yourself, collective. You are taking a leap into the unknown. You are mastering a craft that maybe you've had to teach yourself. You are literally setting your own map for where you're going, and your co-creator is the divine. That's who you're co-creating with. You've let it be known. Yep, you are ending what? Oh, oh, you are ending. Yes, you see that? Ending, rebirth, transformation, change, new beginnings, loss, end of cycle. Cycles. The cards are repeating themselves. Yes, they are. You ended a cycle. You said, no, no, what we're not going to do is we're not going to continue to do that. Yeah, you ended a cycle. You said, I want something real. I want something that is honorable. I'm a whole hierophant out here. I can't be your bust down. I can't be a bust down energy as a hierophant. What? Yeah. Higher teachings, values, beliefs, inner truth, spirituality, order, teacher, tradition, structure. Yeah. You see this? That skeleton key she got? Bet that thing has a lot of access to a lot of information. Hence the reason why understanding this, it clears it up all the more on the Five of Wands. I'm supposed to fight over it? Just get the whole fuck out of here. Nobody about to fight over your ass. I'm going to sit right here with my grapefruit. I'm going to enjoy my sanctuary. I'm going to come up with creative ideas and ways to alchemize this trifling ass energy that you've left me with, and really do something wonderful. Yeah, and the divine is my co-creator, so you already know how that's going. Splendidly. Yeah, that's what you, that's the decision that you had to make. You had to choose yourself. But don't worry, new love is coming, and it is not going to look anything like what you had. What? What did I say? It's not going to look anything like what you had. This is the Knight of Wands. Now, it's a knight, but they're passionate. Yeah. They're charming. They want to, come towards you. Remember now, though, you're in a Hierophant energy, so I don't think you're looking for a knight, but you do like the passion. You do like, yep, thank you, Holy Spirit. Yep, your luck is changing. Yeah, your luck is changing. It is. When you ended that which no longer served you, that's when your luck started changing. And the Wheel of Fortune is out here: life cycles, destiny, good luck, karma, turning point, movement, positive change. I think things are picking up for you, collective. 2024 is looking quite fantastic for you. Yes, you are starting to see things coming to fruition. Yeah, you are. This spring, oh baby, all I'm hearing is you are going to have flowers on top of flowers. Yep. Yep. I think this is you. Oh, double eight. Do you see that? They came out back to back. Yes. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Baby. Yeah. This is quick. You are diving in. Maybe you've decided, yeah, 40/40 on the timer. You are immersing yourself into the study of something. Maybe you started a YouTube channel. Maybe you started a podcast. Maybe you started writing a book. Maybe you started drawing again because you hadn't picked up your paintbrushes in a while. So you went and you picked up a canvas and you set it on your easel and you decided that I'm going to get to painting. Yeah. Yeah, perhaps you made a conscious decision that you are going to take back your time and energy, and you're going to really do what feeds you. And that's what you're doing. I'm telling you, you are working hard on something, and the fruits of your labor are coming in so swiftly. And that is infinity. It's never ending. This is going to be something long lasting, collective. This is something that is, I'm telling you, that decision that you need to make in the here and now. Remember now, I told you your past and your future don't look the same at all. At all. Anything else, Holy Spirit, that we need to know? Now, please know that I feel like hitting that thumbs up button is like you energetically donating to my channel. So please hit the thumbs up button to leave your energetic donation towards this, and leave a comment if you so desire. I would appreciate it. Tell me how it resonated. If it resonated, take what resonates, leave the rest. And also, if you want to be notified when I upload a video, hit the bell. And select your preference of if you want to be notified on certain videos or all, and it'll notify you when I upload a video. Anything else, Holy Spirit? And again, thank you for coming by. Oh, and that's what I thought. That's why. Okay. This is somebody that you have an electric chemistry with. Like an electric chemistry with. There is a partnership, there's a duality, there is a union. That is what you are being given. This is someone who I just feel like there are going to be some Saturdays that are devoted to them exploring you from top to bottom in such a tantalizing way. That's all I heard. That there are going to be some vacations where literally you aren't even going to be able to discuss the stuff that y'all did on vacation when y'all get back. But when I tell you, your energy level, the glow on you is going to be something that people can see from a mile away, because you both are feeding into each other. You both are caring for one another. You both are loving one another. You both have a passion for one another. Like, it is so weird how you can still be in love with one person after 20 years. Like, you still get excited. You ever see those couples that you know that have been together for the longest time, but you see him pinch her booty and you be like, that is the cutest thing. That's this. That's y'all are in tune with one another. Like, for real. Yeah. This is passionate. This is your karma for the fact that you understood your assignment, collective. You understood what the divine was instructing you to do. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. Here and now, come to the edge. Spiritual birth. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You had to recognize, you know your value, your worth. Do you want to continue to learn the same lesson over and over again? And really, what are you telling the divine if you're going back through these lessons over and over again? You're not slow. You ended things. You said, you know what? I'm not slow. I don't need to learn this lesson again. I got it. Because I thoroughly enjoy my 9 of Cups energy. Thoroughly enjoy it. And I don't want anything or anyone to interrupt that until it is something that has an infinite amount of possibilities going on. A fire, a passion, and a diligence. Baby. Because why? What? There's a spirituality about you, collective. And they knew that. They knew that. I'm telling you, folks be trying to use coupons on people. This ain't the grocery store. Yeah. Your luck, your energy, your everything is changing. Wheel of Fortune is out here. Your lover is coming. It's up to you on which one you decide is going to be the one that stays in the here and now. I'm going to end it right there. Again, please thumbs up the video if you so feel inclined to. It's an energetic way to share with me on a way to deposit into the channel. And I thank you. Until next time, collective, be kind to yourself and others.